So we're here with David Katz from Starz Media. He just finished his panel here at the NY Games Conference. So how was the panel? How did it go?
I thought it was great. It was spicy.
Spicy, yeah, I like that adjective.
Yeah, there were a lot of different opinions there, and I appreciate that in the panel. I mean, one of the things that we're trying to do here is really get the message out that we're building IP, we're building these shows, but we're building more than shows. We're building platforms, right? So when we're thinking about building a series, I want to think about creating a world that a game can inhabit, that an offshoot series can inhabit, and so when we talk to the producers and we talk to the writers, we say think about that stuff ahead of time. And then when I come to a conference like this, what I'm trying to say to everyone here is we're interested in finding great developers and great publishers to partner with, because we realized we're good at making great shows and creating great content platforms. We're not good at making great games and getting them out to people. And, that's what the people here are great at. So
it's interesting to hear you talk about the entertainment industry as a whole. You're talking about television, you're talking about games. I mean, music fits in here. So how do all these different facets really fit together, and how do you guys kind of mash them up to make it cohesive to your viewers and your audience?
Well, I think people are demanding content and IP that they like. They want to interact with in a lot of different ways. I think that the users are forcing that on you, and so you have game franchises like Halo or Assassin's Creed, where I love playing the game, or Dead Space. I love playing the game. Now I want to play it on my iPad. Now I want to read the comic. Now I want to see the movie. So you're seeing games move into that entertainment space. You're seeing entertainment series move into the game space. So convergence, I think that word. That's kind of what we're seeing now. And I think the key is allowing people to have creativity with the property, but also maintain that sort of honesty and truth to what that people love about the show. So you don't want to go off and misrepresent and create an experience that's not true and authentic to the show. And so I think that's the challenge. But and also the challenge is finding creators and writers who get that. Who are thinking about it from the get-go and saying, all right, here's a character, he's going to appear in this series for, 1 episode, 2 episodes, but he's this whole backstory, and we want to talk about that backstory.
Maybe explore it in an interactive way.
Exactly. And we want to give people an opportunity to interact with that person or find out more, because you create this world, people tune in, they inhabit this world, they want to find out more. And I think, look, some properties are fantastic for that. Spartacus is a great property for that. We have an upcoming show called Da Vinci's Demons, which I mentioned on the panel. David Goyer's, head writer. He worked on Call of Duty and Batman and Superman. So, he's a person that gets that kind of thing. If I was dealing with, another one of our shows, Boss, which is a great show, critically acclaimed, Kelsey Grammer, Chicago-style politics, and
the outdoor campaign for that is really brutal with the meat hook.
Yeah, with the meat hook.
I love that.
It's great, but what's the game there? I'm not sure. And so I think it needs to be true and authentic and feel right for that audience. And so I think that's the challenge.
So when you say you're looking for creative people, you're looking for are you speaking to game developers and saying, hey, find a show we have already and come to us with an idea, or are you talking about people coming up with the whole package? Some coming up with a show idea, coming up with a game, and really coming with that.
I don't think we're looking for the whole package. I mean, that's we have a whole development team that's their entire purpose is to create shows that work for our game. But I think when we announce a show like Pirates with Michael Bay, Michael Bay, Pirates, explosions, and all this stuff, there's a ton of pirate games out there. If we had a developer that had a pirate game, that was like, oh yeah, this game's a little stale, maybe needs a little help, but it has a user base, or we have the ability to get games out to, publisher has the ability to get games out to a massive user base, and they're saying, we think that this is a great IP for us. Let's work together on it. And I think we're open to all different kinds of ways of working together. We've done a bunch of different ways. We've funded development, we've co-funded development, we've licensed. So, we're really open to experimenting to find the right kind of model that makes sense, and especially where the incentives are all aligned. Because I think that's a classic problem that we run into is, if we're, say, funding a production, and the developer is basically just getting checks every month, they're not really incented to put their best work, they're work for hire, and they get it too. We talk to those guys and they're like, we hate work for hire. We'll do it, pays the bills, but we want to
be vested in the project.
We want to we have a piece of the upside too. And God bless them, they should. I want those guys working, late nights trying to put the best product on the table, because the payoff is going to be there for them. And so that's something I'm trying to do is, as a business guy, set up structures that make sense for everyone. Where we're getting what we need to get in terms of IP, in terms of distribution, and we're a revenue generating team. So I'm not out here doing a marketing thing. These games need to make money, but we're not really great at making games that make money. These guys are.
Yeah.
So we need them to bring.
You heard him. You got to bring him your games.
Bring us the ideas, and we want to work together with you. So I think that's the best.
Cool. All right. Thanks a lot, David. I appreciate it.
All right. Cool.
Thanks.